Hello, dear students. Today we are going to read the chapter Reach for the Top. In this chapter, we are going to read two stories about two extraordinary women. And in part 1, we are reading the story about Santosh Yadav. Now, before we read, we must know who is Santosh Yadav. Santosh Yadav was the only woman who have climbed Mount Everest 2 times, and she was awarded Padma Shri award by Government of India. So 2 times climbing Mountain Everest, the only woman to do it. So about her we are going to read in this first part. Let's start. The only woman in the world who has scaled Mount Everest twice was born in a society where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing. Means everybody wanted a son in the family, and a daughter, though was not considered as a curse, but was not generally welcome. Means birth of a daughter was not generally welcome in that society at that time. But when her mother was expecting Santosh, means she was about to be born, a traveling holy man like a monk giving her his blessing assumed that she wanted a son. Came there, and he also thought they all wanted a son, so he was giving his blessing to her mother. But to everyone's surprise, the unborn child's grandmother, who was also standing there, told him that they did not want a son. Surprisingly, the grandmother told that they did not want a son. The holy man was also surprised. Nevertheless, anyway, he gave the requested blessing. They wanted a girl, so he gave the blessing to her mother that they would have a girl child. And as destiny would have it, means as it happened, by the luck, by the destiny, it worked, and Santosh was born the sixth child in a family with 5 sons and a sister to 5 brothers. So she was born as that monk gave blessing. They would have a girl child, so she was born, and she already had 5 brothers. She was born in a small village of Joniawaz of Rewari district in Haryana. The girl was given the name Santosh, which means contentment or satisfaction. This name was given to her. But Santosh was not always content with her place in a traditional way of life. She was not always content, satisfied with her place in the traditional way, means in a traditional old type of way of life. She began living life on her own terms from the start, on her own conditions. She started living her life where other girls would wore traditional Indian dresses. Santosh preferred shorts. She would wear the short like boys. Looking back, she says now, remembering those days, she says that from the very beginning I was quite determined that if I chose a correct and a rational path, the others around me had to change, not me. Why should I change? Means that he believed that if I am on a correct way, if I have chosen a correct path in my life, others would have to change. Why should I change in my life? That he said. That she said. Santosh's parents were affluent landowners who could afford to send their children to the best schools. Means they were from well-to-do families, rich people, and they could send their children to the best schools. Even to the country's capital, New Delhi, they could send, which was quite close by. From Rewari, Delhi is not much far. But in line with the prevailing custom in the family, Santosh had to make do with the local village school. But it was prevailing in the family, in the society, in the village, that girls do not go out, so she also had to go to village school. So she decided to fight the system in her own quiet way. When the right moment arrived, she decided that when the right time would come, she would fight against it. And the right moment came when she turned 16. And at 16, at the age of 16 years, most of the girls in her village used to get married. But Santosh was also under pressure from her parents to do the same, to get married. A marriage as early as that was the last thing on her mind. She was never thinking about getting married. It was the last thing on her mind. She threatened her parents that she would never marry if she did not get a proper education. So she said clearly to her parents that if she did not get proper education, she would never marry. She left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. Took admission in a school in Delhi. When her parents refused to pay her for her education, when parents said, no, we would not pay your fee, what she did, she politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part time to pay her school fees. She said, okay, you don't give, I would do some work part time and I would earn my school fee. Then her parents agreed, they had to agree to pay for her education. Wishing always to study a bit more, and with her father slowly getting used to her urge for more education, Santosh passed the high school examination and went to Jaipur. Means he always wanted a little more education, and slowly father was also accepting it. So in the manner she passed the high school exams, and then she went to Jaipur. She joined Maharani College and got a room in Kasturba hostel in that college. Santosh remembers, Kasturba hostel faced the Aravali hills in Jaipur, where she lived, where she stayed. In front of it, it was Aravali hills. She remembers those days, she says, I used to watch villagers from my room going up the hill and suddenly vanishing after a while. She says she used to see those villagers, those who were going up the hill and then suddenly disappearing. Then one day I decided to check it out myself. One day she says she decided to go there and check it out. What is there? Where do these people go? I found nobody except a few mountaineers. Some mountaineers were there only. I asked if I could join them. I could also come with them. To my pleasant surprise, they answered in the affirmative, means they accepted. They said yes and motivated me to take to climbing. I should also do climbing. They motivated me. So she says all things. Then there was no looking back for the determined young girl. After that, she saved money and enrolled in a course at Uttarkashi's Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. She says my college semester in Jaipur was to end in April, but it ended in the 19th of May, and I was supposed to be in Uttarkashi on the 21st. On the date 21st, I had to go there. So I did not go back home after my vacation started. Directly I headed for the training. I went for that training institute in Uttarkashi. I had to write a letter of apology to my father, without whose permission I had got myself enrolled in Uttarkashi. Means without asking my father, I already enrolled myself in that mountaineering institute in Uttarkashi. So later I had to write a letter saying sorry that I did without asking. Okay, today I am taking that much. We will be completing it in next video. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you.